Well, here we go, folks. It is time for our first short track in the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series, and it's at my favourite. The King of Martinsville has come to reclaim his throne. But, before we do, here's what happened in the Dirt Series. And here's what happened in the Truck Series. Like that. We're just doing that all the time, baby. All the time. So, with that being said, let's hop in. Let's get this race off and underway. And first of all, check out that reputation. So, the reputation in the Cup Series sees that we now have two rivals. Brendan Gaughan and Jimmy Johnson are our rivals, but we've made a friend in Denny Hamlin. We got a friend in him, especially going into his home race here in Virginia. Quite a few on the verge. I see DiBenedetto, Dillon, Reagan, Alma High Roller, Boyer. But there's also quite a few on the verge as friends as well. McMurray, Byron. Who is that? 96. That's Kennington. So, you know, we gotta keep it clean. But around Martinsville, we won't keep it clean. I tell you now, we will not keep it clean at all. Oh, it's gonna be a beating and banging bump fest at this track. More rivals will be coming. My guarantee to you. Let's take a look at the season standings in the Cup Series, and with 4 victories, we are top of the pile. Followed by Kyle at Busch, Clint Boyer, Brad Keselowski, Kurt Busch, Kyle Larson, Austin Dillon, Jamie McMurray, Jimmy Johnson, and Kevin Harvick, who round out the top 10 in points. And when the guy on the other end can be bothered to scroll down, let's have a look at the rest of the field, who are in the top 16 for the playoffs. Come on, any day now, any time you feel like it. We're waiting. Come on, man. Come on. Put 50p in the meter. Put 50p in the meter. Come on. 50p in the meter. Everyone's getting bored now, mate. Come on. Thank you. There we go. Almirola, Menard, Blaney, Chase Elliott, William Byron and Martin Truex round out the top 16. And Ryan Newman is 17th in points. So he's still in the playoffs at the expense of Truex Jr. There he is, look. There's Newman, 17th. So basically Newman and Truex just swap places. So this race, the STP 500 at Martinsville Speedway, the paperclip. The half mile of mayhem. Everything else that you want to call it as well. Well, it's our favourite race. It's our utter best track as far as short tracks are concerned. And we're going to go out there and we're going to reclaim our throne as the King of Martinsville. So, without further ado, let's hop in. Let's have a good race. Let's try and not make too many rivals. Let's try and have a clean race as well. Not that that's going to happen at Martinsville. But, yeah. Let's get it underway, folks. Let's do this thing.
We're coming to you live from Martinsville Speedway in Ridgeway, Virginia, for the running of the STP 500. Known as the Paperclip due to its unique shape, this historic track is the shortest in NASCAR, at just over a half mile in length. Opened in 1947, Martinsville is also the only track to be on the NASCAR circuit since the very beginning. This historic venue is overflowing with NASCAR tradition and memories. Today, it's also overflowing with fans excited to see our first short track event of the year. So grab a chair and settle in. NASCAR racing is coming up next.
Oh dear. If we're going to reclaim our throne, we're coming in from deep. Jimmy Johnson hasn't forgiven you. Well, Jimmy Johnson's a dick. Brendan Gaughan wants payback. God almighty. The King of Martinsville is the old he hate me today. Yes, we're starting deep in the field, P17, and we're not going to use that view, that's for sure. Boogity, 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 let's go short track racing, boys! We're going to use that view instead. So everyone can see how close we get to some of these guys. There goes Newman. And what to tell you about this car? We'll just use Newman up here, thank you. Coming through. This car is pretty lively. She doesn't know what she wants to do from 1 second to next. We give Boyer a little punt in the rear. 1 minute she's loose, we'll just move Boyer out of the way. Coming through the wind, thank you. There's our teammate lady. 1 minute she wants to be tight, then she wants to be loose, then she wants to be fast, then she wants to be slow. She wants to get all cross-eyed off turn 2. She wants to be snug. She just doesn't know what she wants to do today. As we send it up the inside of Suarez. There's Denny. How you doing, Denny? See how close we get to Denny there? Should we dive one up the inside of Denny? No, we'll give Denny some respect. Another thing is, this car is horrible on the brakes. I mean, she is god awful. We'll go past Suarez. Oh, we got a bit of a curb there. A bit of the curb and a bit of everything else. We go side by side with Kurt Busch into turn 1. And we've got Kevin Harvick all over our rear end as well. That's not good, folks. That's not good. And the outside of Hamlin. We may end up using this outside line because I did find that in practice we weren't the fastest, but we weren't one of the slowest either. Who was fast around here? Denny was fast in practice. So was Martin Truex. So we've got to keep an eye on old Truex there as we try and pull Denny Hamlin there. We go clear of him finally. And then we bid it in turn 1 almost. Thanks. But Denny can't take advantage, so we're still P9 as we deep it into turn 3. Coming off 3 down for turn 4. We're going to have ourselves a Martinsville cookie. If you've never had yourself a Martinsville cookie, go have one. They're gorgeous. Speaking of gorgeous, round the outside of Eric Almirola, there's Truex. So who's leading this race if Truex is there? There's Eric Jones. Is that Kyle Larson in the lead? That'd be interesting if it is Kyle Larson out in front. We absolutely bury it into turn 1 wall almost. Try and get a run on Truex. They're being held up. Oh, Eric Almirola gives us the old bump and run. That's not very pretty there, Eric. How dare you? We do remember stuff like that here on Rockstar Pump 69. So next time you try that, I will give you the same treatment. Eric Jones loses a position. Oh, the inside of Jones! Oh, we almost bin it in the wall. Whoa! Excuse you there, Eric. Have a word. Right, we're going to try and get this car stable again. Because Kyle's starting to lap people. Actually, no, it's not Kyle Larson in the lead. Who the hell is that in the lead then? Oh, well, look at Almirola again. Almirola again. I tell you what, you get one more of those, Eric. You give us any more, and we are going to make you pay. Yeah, slightly inside, almost into the back of Truex, but we managed to miss him. Side by side with Truex, almost going down into turn 3. Round the outside job, thank you very much. We get Kyle, and we get Paul, who's holding up the train here. There's Jimmy Johnson. There's a blue car in the lead. Got the inside of Paul Menard. That should be P4. There's Kyle in second. So who's leading this race then if Kyle is second? Kyle's got the caramel Snickers on this weekend. Where's Chase leading? Alright then. I forgot about Chase Elliott. There he is, right there. Gonna go around the outside of the rolling chicane, Reed Sorensen. Oh, rival Brendan Gaughan. Stay away from him. Stay away from him perfectly there. Let me check. That's fine. Oh, Brendan Gaughan's tail gives us a whack on the front. That'll give us a tyre rub, probably. Alright, listen here, Brendan. To give Chase Elliott the boot. Come on, Chase, there you go. Oh, and we give ourselves the boot of the wall. Listen here, Brendan. I don't give a toss about your fake rivalry because you are a piece of shit. You keep off my ass and you keep off my side, okay? That's how we're going to do it. We give Chase Elliott another bump there. Harrison Rhodes gives us a little spin around almost. Alright, we're going to use Corey LaJoy here. Use Corey to the best of our knowledge. Thank you, Corey. That's P1, baby. New leader, King of Martinsville. How you doing? Right, let's get as many of these cars a lap down as we can now. 12 to go. It's up the inside of Trevor Bayne. Now up to Daniel Hemrick. Who's this in front of Hemrick? That's Michael McDowell in the K-Love car. Oh, somebody's up in the wall. Oh, big crash there, Greg Golding. Oh, and he took us with him. We just had nowhere to go. Oh well. We'll carry on with the damage. I think it should be good. We're no one pitted. Green, 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 back in the air. And you'll notice we come back to out car view. Well, whenever we get in the lead and in clean air, this is the view we're going to use. When we get in traffic and not clean air, we'll go onto the cockpit view. Try and make it a little easier on ourselves. I'll tell you what, these Martinsville cookies are gorgeous. They're actually not Martinsville cookies, they're Maryland. Actually no, same state. Maryland's Virginia, Martinsville's Virginia, so same thing. Somebody's now going to have a go at me geography-wise because I got that all completely wrong. 5 to go in the stage. This Martinsville race, 25 cents, 125 laps. But because each lap takes 20 odd seconds, it's not like Bristol in I think Bristol's in a couple of weeks. Or is it? No, we've had Bristol, haven't we? No, we haven't had Bristol. Bristol's next. I was getting my schedule reviews there because I thought Martinsville. No, they got Bristol, then Texas. Actually, no, Texas is before Bristol. I do apologise because Richmond's in the way. And then it's Talladega followed by Dover. I'm trying to remember the hot seat is. We get all on the curve, get it a bit sideways coming off of turn 3 and 4. Kyle Busch right behind us there, but one to go in the stage for the Crate 1 mag. Kyle Busch all over my rear end in that Caramel M&M's car. If it's not M&M's on his car, it's Snickers. He's trying the inside, but we're going to hold on. We're going to win stage 1. King of Martinsville, baby. King of Martinsville. Nice start, right. Pep. Tighten the car up a smidge. Put some more weight in the right rear. Put some more in the right front as well. Let's give this a whirl. And we drop back to 4th. Kyle Busch leads, then coming to the restart with Jimmy Johnson, Eric Jones right there as well. And we're off again. Back to that view. And into turn 1 we go. Who's our side? Truex, I think he's somewhere. There's Truex. Right, we've got to get past Jimmy Johnson somehow. Otherwise Jimmy Johnson will wreck us. In the Lowe's car. How you doing, Jimmy? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, Truex is going to get underneath him. I think Harvick's going to get underneath us now as well. There's Paul Menard. You don't want to, back on the inside. You don't want to be on the outside of Martinsville. Unless you can make the outside groove work. Yes, coming through, Jimmy. Coming through. Coming through. Yeah, get your shit dumped. You wanted me as a rival? Oh, yes. Now I'm a rival. Trust me on that one. That was a loud train horn. You do, if you ever watch the Martinsville races, you do see a train around about halfway pass through. So that was that was a bit convenient. Thank you for that. I think that was a 66 as well, which are made over in America. General Motors supplying the big train engine for that. 3,000 horsepower in it. Why do we talk about trains at a Martinsville NASCAR race? I haven't a clue. We're side by side still with Kevin Harvick going down to turn 3. Looks like the Candyman is leading this race. Go around the outside of Truex. So we get a nice run there. See if we can maintain that going through 1 and 2. If we can, we might be able to... no, we're going to do a crossover here, I think. No. We'll go back on the outside because if we did crossover, we'd have got into the back of Eric Jones. How ironic, the 3 Gibbs cars this season are in the lead. I mean, alright, yeah, Martin's in the 78, which is Furniture Row. But that was always going to happen. As we go around the outside, I think we've cleared Truex. Now we're working on Eric Jones, who's sticking the ass of that Camry in all the wrong places, so we'll just dive it up the inside. Thank you very much, coming through. Truex is trying to come through in second, in fact he has come through. Kyle Busch is in lap traffic. He's also 2.7 seconds ahead. I think, did Truex just give us the boot? Man alive! These AI are a bit aggressive around Martinsville today. Where is Truex? There he is. The Candyman's being held up in lap traffic. Who's helping him out? Who's helping me out? Oh, it's Reed Sorensen. Wouldn't you know it? Reed Sorensen, the mobile bleeding chicane. Oh, it's nice. Brendan Gaughan. Why is Brendan Gaughan helping me out? Come out of that view. Almost into the back of Truex. That would have made Truex mad. He mad now. He mad and he pissed. In fact, he isn't just mad and pissed, he just pissed. Kyle Busch is trying to go around the outside. Brendan Gaughan up the inside. Thank you, Brendan. Get. 20 to go. How many got? 19 at stake. So make it on fuel. There's Reed Sorensen, the mobile freaking chicane. Alright, Reed. Reed Sorensen, you dipshit! Bloody hell, Reed, pick a lane! Or I'll pick one for you. And if I pick it, you're going to be in the wall. Jesus Christ, now we've got to go all the way to the back. Because Reed Sorensen can't drive. Why is Reed Sorensen in an unbranded car that is going to be should have been parked anyway? Alright, 15 to go. Let's see what we can do on new tyres. The answer to that question may be nothing. As into the back of Daniel Hemrick. Oh, well, he's our old Xfinity teammate. He'll understand. He'll understand the score. We almost put in the wall as well. Smoky Mountain Herbal. What? I'm not even going to ask. I'm hoping that that's a brand of food, not what I think it is. There's Buescher. He's got, is that Austin? That's Austin. Nice livery on Austin Dillon's car this week. The American ethanol livery as we fling it into 25th place, now to the back of Ryan Newman. Oh, it might go around the outside of Newman. Why not? That's how it's done. There's David Reagan in the 38 for the Shriners Hospital. Oh, into our side, that's going to hurt. There's Stenhouse. McMurray trying to work over Denny Hamlin. Denny's slipping backwards. In fact, Denny Hamlin, the Martinsville native, he's being beaten by Danica. What does that say for Denny Hamlin in this race? He is positively rubbish. He's my mate, but he's positively rubbish. That's Danica. Get up to Paul Menard now. Paul Menard was up in the top echelons as well. So he's slipped down the list. So we got to back up Bill Byron. Danica's actually got past Paul Menard. Hey, if we move cars out the way for Danica, Danica will come through to lead this race, won't she? Well, that's the theory. Whether it actually happens or not, we haven't got a clue. So that's a little thing for Instagram. Past Allmendinger, past Ty Dillon. Ty Dillon's having a great run. Go get you some tyres. We go deep into turn 3. Brad's got a new livery this weekend. What you got there? The draw tie livery. You gonna let me through there, Brad? Here's my teammate. Side by side with Gieslowski down the back straight. We've pulled him. We've pulled him, and we have a caution! Who brought that caution out? Well, we don't know, because there's a lot of people pitting behind me. Looks like Ricky Stenhouse is out of this race. So we'll restart P14. And the green is back in the air. Let's go and get it, folks. And hopefully we should be good and golden from here. We should get some sort of stage points. Whether we will get stage points or not, I have not got a clue. But yeah. We're moving. We're in P11 now. In fact, P10 would make that. So there's a stage point. Now to the back of Eric Jones. There's another stage point, but give Boyer the boot. The racing's starting to become a bit frantic now. And P9. P9 it is, thank you very much. That's a couple of stage points there, right. I think we got a pit. Got a pit here, haven't we? But hopefully by not taking all the fuel we need, and we should move up a few places. Take a bit of, or actually put a bit of weight in the right front. And we actually dropped 13 places. How? I think somebody's playing a bit of pit strategy up in front of me here. So here we go, stage number 3, side by side with Eric Jones, down to turn number 1. And here comes Bowman the Showman's 58 laps to go. So we can split this stage as a 29-29 if we get green flag run. That's us into the wall outside. There's Suarez. How you doing, Suarez? Go around the outside of Suarez, now around the outside of Alma High Roller. Look at this go. Harvick's carving his way through traffic. We're going to just follow Kevin Harvick here. Oh, who's that up the inside? Chase Elliott. There's Truex Jr. Truex is still up there. Elliott's... oh, look at that. 3 wide. 3 wide at Martinsville. 4 wide at Martinsville. Go get you some. De Benedetto's trying to put us in the wall. I don't know what he's up to, but he's up to something. We're now, what, P12? Should get Harvick. Who's leading this race? Jay McMurray looks like he's up there. No, there's a couple of cars in front of him. Corey LaJoie in P10. Fair enough to Corey. So if we can get around the outside of the Candyman, I think we've got this. Excuse me. Or better still, get up the inside of the Candyman. Because we've got the inside of Newman. Yeah, follow the Candyman here because the Candyman's going forward. He's going quickly. 54 to go. So we got McMurray. I see Buescher, I think's up there. As we give Kyle the boot. Excuse me, Kyle, coming through. Thank you very much. Oh, he's pushed us into Hemrick. But we clear the Candyman. So effectively, we should be race leader. When these scrubs here decide they want to pit. Who's that blue and white car? I'm sure that's Buescher up ahead. If it's not Buescher, it's Allmendinger. Around him, then around Ty Dillon. Yeah, it's Chris Buescher, the Kleenex car. I can see that from here. So we get past him, then we get past McMurray. So who's next? As soon as we get past McMurray. But these new tyres, if they've not pitted, these new tyres are doing a wonder. Stenhouse on pit road. It's Paul Menard leading with David Reagan in second. As we pass McMurray, that's pass for third place. Thank you very much. Now the idea is get as far away from the Candyman as possible. Because if we get as far away from the Candyman, we're going to win this race. Just gotta take it nice and easy catching David Reagan. We got better tyres than he has. And we got better tyres than Paul Menard as well. We can go into this view for a little bit. As we get 49 to go, so we're under the 50 laps mark. So we've already done 75 laps. And let me tell you, 75 laps around Martinsville feels like you've done 2. Because it does take an age. It's 20 seconds a lap around the paperclip here. Well, it's 19.7. Where was that time in practice? Sorry, qualifying. That time was utterly nowhere. Let me tell you that. So here we go up to David Reagan. How you doing, David? How we doing? How we doing? Paul Menard's coming up to lap traffic. Has Paul Menard ever lapped anyone? Oh, to the side of David Reagan. I'll give him a little reminder that we're there. Whether he moves out the way for us or not, I haven't got a clue, but down the outside. Oh, he's going to push us in the wall. It's going to be so close, folks, but we're there. We're there. We should be past him and clear. And into the wall. So now we've got to catch Menard here. Who's having a hard time passing? Who do you think? The rolling bloody chicane. Reed Sorensen. It seems like Reed's just getting in the way of everyone this race. There's Harrison. Reed. Okay, he's actually doing us a favour here. But Reed, if you wouldn't mind just, pulling off the track. You're woeful, mate. Woeful. We're going to fling it down the inside of Harrison. He saw us coming. Oh, and he helped us turn. Thank you. You're very kind, Harrison. .43 laps remaining as we now ride up the back of Paul Menard. We're going to take the lead here in a second because Reed Sorensen, the rolling mobile chicane, is holding him up like a treat. He's last. He's slow. He's woeful. He's giving us no room as well. He's punted us out the way. What's he doing? Alright, Reed Sorensen, you listen here. We are going to have a problem. We're going to have an issue here in a minute, Reed. Perhaps if you calmed your shit down. Back of the field, that way, my man, that way. Bloody piece of cheese that he is. And look at this guy. Menard's really... Oh, they're 3 wide behind me. Get away. David Reagan into second place. Oh, we didn't need that around Martinsville, let me assure you. 38 laps left, so that actually does help us a bit as our car's struggling to turn in the corners. It's really, really hampered by the bloody... I haven't a clue what's going on. I honestly don't know. It's one of those stupid scenarios, let me assure you. Hopefully we can, even with a terrible car, we can still win this race. Hopefully though, when we come to Texas, Texas is our wheelhouse. 1.5 miles. No bother. We can get the 1.5 miles down, then I don't see any issue in doing what comes naturally. When we finally get the car turned in turn 4, David Reagan is holding up Kyle Busch like a treat. There may be green flag pit stops happening soon. We need to see what the situation's going to be. Come to the line, 34 to go. In fact, Kyle Busch has got past David Reagan now, so I think if we're going to beat anyone for this victory, it's going to be the Candyman. 10 laps we're going to be in, so 20. If we say 25 to go, we can't go too far wrong there. Somebody, whoa, hello. Somebody decided that they've had enough for today. Back of the fields that way. Who was that? I want to see if we can get another shot who that was. I think that's a blown engine. It looked like from a distance, it looked like Almirola. No, it was Grey Golding. Grey Golding out this race, folks. We're going to see that one on the replay. We are trying our best to turn this car into the bloody corner. And it just seems to be that the car doesn't want to cooperate. Well, the car's going to start cooperating, and if it doesn't start cooperating, I'm going to smack it. I'm going to get out this car and start walking. Now, I imagine that'd be quicker. $29 to go. Excuse me. Start lapping cars here. There's Brendan Gaughan again. Oh, alright, here we go. Reed Sorensen again. Alright, Reed. Now listen here, Reed. I have had enough of you and your slow duck shit. Get the fuck out the way. In fact, you didn't get out of the way, and now I've hit Harrison. And Harrison's going to have a word with me after the race, because he's not happy with me. Reed Sorensen, just retire, man. Just retire. Oh, I think somebody's smoking up here. Yep, that's Matt DiBenedetto out this race. It's now that retirements are starting to come. There's Ross Chastain. And Casey Kane. Has Denny slipped down to 30th? Damn, Denny. You are having an awful race. And we go 3 wide with Kane and Hamlin. Up the inside. Thank you very much. Ross Chastain's going to take advantage of that. On the outside of Corey LaJoy, 25 to go. This is about when I wanted to pit. Fuel light hasn't come on yet, as we almost bid it in turn 2. But still get a nice run to pass Corey LaJoy. Here's Newman. Who's Newman got in front of? It looks like one of the Busch brothers, Kurt. Who else is up there? I see Keselowski, and I think that's Jimmy Johnson in front of them. So these 4 are pretty low down the field. Did the pit stop? Oh no, that's not. That's Bubba Wallace. Ah, we have pit stops happening now because there's Menard. So Menard is in. So we've actually stretched this a lot longer than I thought we would. Newman's going to pit. All right, we're going to pit next lap. Pit stops are happening now, folks. We're going to pit this lap, and if we get a caution, brilliant. If we don't, then fine. We can live with that. So we're going to go around the outside here. We're going to take our pit stop right now, folks. Get it slowed down to 30 miles an hour. Coming in the pits. Fantastic. So 1.5 cans, 4 tyres. Might as well repair the damage while you're here. No, okay, don't repair the damage then. That's absolutely fine with me. And I think everything else is good as golden. So fantastic. We can get this one done and dusted, can't we? Hell frickin' yeah, folks. Hell frickin' yeah. So we're in a pit stall around the corner here. You should see Reed Sorensen in front of us. So come on in, boys. Money stop time. Money stop. Ooh, we might get a penalty there. We've not stopped in our box. NASCAR are going to have to assess that. Whoa! AJ, did you see AJ Allmendinger in the background there? What the fuck, AJ? He's got the boat set up on. Oh dear me, so we're a lap down to somebody, I don't know who. Who are we a lap down to? We're in 23rd. Who the hell are we a lap down to? We've passed Kyle. Wow, we've come out way ahead of Kyle Busch. Jeez, we've come out like almost 7 seconds in front of him. He's only a couple of seconds behind us. That's ridiculous. There's Boyer. So where is he? He's got to be up here somewhere. There's Harrison. There's Austin. Can I come through Austin? There's Bill Byron. So Bill Byron's lapped us. So we've got to get past Bill Byron as Dylan gives us a little love tap. Can we come through, Bill? We'll go around the outside. Is that alright with you, Bill? That's fantastic. It's not Kyle Larson. Is that Truex in front of Kyle? No, that's Trevor Bayne. He's not one of them. It's not Chris Buescher. Because Bane's fighting Buescher. We'll split them and go through wide. Jimmy Johnson's one of them, so we've got to pass Jimmy Johnson, who's a rival. So who's second? I see Chase Elliott up there, so Chase Elliott might be second. Oh, it's Michael McDowell second, and Chase Elliott must be leading then. There's Danica. Chase Elliott leading this race? Kyle Busch, 9 seconds back, man. 9 seconds. That's half of the... He's on the other side of the circuit to we are now. That's incredible to go up the inside of Hamlin and Murray. It is... No, it's not Chase Elliott. I thought it was. 14 to go. I think this is all the cars that pitted just before the fuel window. So we've got to pass all these cars. Yeah, there's Chase. We've put him a lap down. Who's leading this race, man? It's really worrying. I can't see who's leading this race. There's Bowman. They're all stacking up here. Bowman, Blaney. It's not either of them. Is it David Reagan? No, it can't be Reagan. He pitted. We got a state of confusion here who we're trying to unlap ourselves from here. Is it Eric Jones? It's us in the wall. Is it Eric? It's not Eric Jones. Bowman's past Jones. Is it Reagan? It's not David Reagan, I don't think. Blaney's here. Is it Blaney? No, it's not Blaney. What about Almirola? No, it's not Almirola. I'm a little confused as to who we're unlapping ourselves from here. It's not Ty. What's this? Suarez. I see Suarez here. It's not Suarez, is it? It's Truex. It's Truex! So we got to unlap ourselves from Truex to get back on the lead lap. That's going to be easy. And in the process, we should pass DJ Kennington. He's there in a 96. Kyle Busch is somewhere up here as well because we're about to lap him. So there's Brendan Gaughan. Wow, this field's gone all topsy-turvy here. Where's Denny? Denny's the next lap car for us to pass. As we fling it down the inside. Excuse me, Harvick, we're coming through. We're on a mission here. We are on a mission. Casey Kane's actually the next car for us to take now. Yeah, Kyle Busch is just going into 3 and 4. So if we can get Kyle Busch lapped, that's big, but 6 to go. These cars haven't pitted. Ah, here we go, we've got some takers on pit road now. We can start taking people for position. Jimmy Johnson, the next car for us to take. Actually, it's Corey LaJoy, and he's fighting with Kyle Busch here, trying to put Kyle a lap down. But Kyle's around the outside of him. So we should pass Jimmy Johnson now. We should pass McDowell. The only car left for us to pass is Truex. As soon as we get Corey LaJoy out of the way, and he's pitting now, so that's that job done and dusted. Oh, Kyle Busch in the wall! That's going to bring out the caution. He's going to do... Oh, you idiot, Kyle Busch! You idiot! Oh, well, we got a pit for the damage. Fuck it, man! And so close to the end as well. Oh, what a monumental idiot. We can still win this race. We're P7, but we've only got 2 laps to do it in. We're going to have to go uber aggressive Ian Poole mode here to become the King of Martinsville. Let's get... There's a 2 pass. Come on, AJ. AJ, get out of the way. Corey LaJoy's having the run of a lifetime here. Excuse me, AJ. It's full SEM mode now. Get out of the way, McDowell. Oh, we've slid the tar. That's it. We've slid the tyres, and that is going to be that. It's frustrating, man. P2 though. Martin Truex is going to be the king of Martinsville. What Kyle Busch, you twat! That's frustrating. Frustrating ain't the bloody word for it. Let's view the recap presented by Exalta. Oh dear me. So there's a pass for the lead. That was a pretty good slick pass actually. Gray Golding gets into it with me. He gets into Chris Buescher, and then we just pile into the back of Gray Golding because we had nowhere to go. Gray Golding ran out of talent there. Oh, look at his wheel! Oh, dear me. Pass for the lead on Chase Elliott. Thank you very much there, mate. We take the checkered flag in the lead. Thank you very much. Stage 1. Ian IJP. Matt DiBenedetto and Bubba Wallace get into it. That's the two cars you're about to hear, the 43 and the 32. What's Matt going to do? Oh, they checked up and he just ran right into the back of him. Kyle Busch, the Candyman, wins stage 2. Lap 83, Paul Menard and Reed Sorensen. Yeah, Reed Sorensen, the freaking mobile chicane. Because Reed Sorensen got into it. Actually, no, Menard might have gone into Sorensen. So I apologise to Reed there. Eric Jones and Jay McMurray are about to get into it. The 20 and the 1. Oh, he may have had some help from Blaney. He may have had some help from Blaney there. Keep your foot in it. Oh, then we had no chance of even getting out of that. Then Suarez, Kyle Busch. Oh dear. But then we take the checkered flag. It's second, but second's the first of the losers as far as I'm concerned. Martin Truex Jr. wins the race. Everyone else was a lap down. Dear me, Kyle Busch 7 down. It's so frustrating, man. We had it in our hands, and to have it taken away. No words, man, no words. It's so pissing frustrating when that happens. I mean, oh well, dust ourselves off for Texas. Yeah, so we had the fastest lap of the race, 19.4. Where was that when I needed it in qualifying? Kyle Busch led the most laps, 46. Michael McDowell, car on the move, 35th to 3rd. And Kyle Busch, tough break. Well, you deserved it after what you did, you twat. Let's go to shop. Should be happy with that, but I'm pissed off, man. Pissed off with that. We had Kyle Busch, the wanker. Ooh, he's come to congratulate me on my second place.
Look, you gotta straighten up out there. You're all over the place. You're starting to make people mad. If you don't calm down, somebody's gonna put you in the wall.
He's not gonna put me in there. Oh boy. Ricky Stenhouse.
Hey, you're all over the place. Unless you like being hated, you need to calm down out there.
You can talk! Honestly, go on YouTube and look up Ricky Stenhouse. You'll get what I mean. Eric Almirola, yeah, whatever. I stay out my way as well, but to be fair, I didn't even see you during the race. Hey, you won't do anything now, will you? See, Jay McMurray gets it. McMurray gets it. If he wants to grow up to be just like me. Martin Truex must be the first time. Yeah, I'm sorry, Martin. Hey, Ian Poole, watch out there. You're driving. I'm sorry, Clint. If I was Ian Poole, I'd stay out my way on off the track. Well, fuck. Well, I tried to apologise and he wouldn't have it. Okay, then fair enough. Fuck you, Jimmy Johnson. Ricky Stenhouse. He's one to bloody talk. The amount of crashing he does into bloody people. Why do you think he's got the nickname Ricky Wreckhouse? Oh, I ought to go and smack him in the face just for being the cheekiest, gobbiest wanker in the world. For even thinking he was that funny. He's really not funny. He's pretty unfunny if you ask me. Yeah, mate. So next up should be the O'Reilly Auto Parts 500 at Texas for the Cup, but we're going to go to Xfinity, so thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that video. Leave a like if you did, helps me out a ton. Subscribe for daily NASCAR Heat Free, Snooker 19, WRC 7, as well as other live streams. And until we meet in Texas, I think that's going to be it. So fare thee well. See you next time. Peace out, everybody. Live long and prosper.